Hey everybody, this is Jack from Long Walk Ministries. I'm driving right now and I'm talking and I'm kind of venting and I'm praying to the Lord and I'm asking the Lord, I'm venting to the Lord right now because we have a neighbor in our neighborhood who's different. And the women of our neighborhood love to talk about this neighbor because she's overpowering over her kids. Her kids are like in college now and in high school, and the kids are rebelling against the mom because, well, they're being teenagers. And one of the kids left home and is living with a guy. But the issue is the other women in the neighborhood, not all they do, but one of the favorite things they do is gossip about this family, and it just sickens me. Because number one, it's gossip. Number two, it's got a tinge of those people are so screwed up and we're not. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. And my wife was talking to another neighbor this morning, and she was filling in me. She was telling me as much as I could bear. She was saying, that the daughter that ran away, she's living with some guy and she's going to this church. It's called, name doesn't matter, but all they do is preach God. And I asked my wife, I said, what's wrong with that? Preaching God? She goes, well, no, they don't teach forgiveness and I'm sure they do. She just doesn't. And I'm running errands right now and I'm praying to the Lord and I'm telling him, Lord, I said, forgive me, but this angers me. It really does. When people say that all they do is preach God, my question is, what else are they going to preach? What else can they preach? Good works? Or you're the greatest? Or you can be rich? They should preach God. And it really upsets me because a lot of so-called Christians think that, and I'm going to go out on a limb right now, a lot of Christians think, oh, you need God. When you worship God and worship Jesus Christ, you need to have a balance of life and Jesus. And I'm like, no. Correct me if I'm wrong, church, but in my mind, when you do that, what you're doing is seeing how Jesus fits in your life. When in reality, what we should be doing is finding out how we fit in His. You can tell that I'm kind of angered right now because I see this a lot. And it really saddens me, but it angers me too that people just don't get it. Jesus is all that matters, especially right now, in the end of days right now. You don't try to find a balance to see if He can fit or to see if what you get from Him, because when you do that, you say, okay, Jesus fits in my life. All right, when doesn't He fit in your life? When you start talking about Jesus and you're persecuted and you back off because, oh my gosh, it's getting too hot. The Bible doesn't say to do that. The Bible says you're going to be persecuted. So when you say, oh, it's got to be a balance. No, there is no balance. It's all about Christ right now. It should always be about Christ. You come to Him, He'll give you the balance. So, church, I apologize. I'm venting right now. I'm kind of upset a little bit, just at the state of, the so-called church and all that, and I'm not surprised, but when it hits close to home, it's like, you don't get it yet. You don't get it. And I know when they do get it, I know when God shows it to them, it's going to really hurt. And I don't want them to go through that pain, but you know what? I've told God before, I prayed to Him, Lord, humble them, but be gentle. Now it's like, you know what, Lord? Humble them. And be harsh because they're not listening. And I'll be there to comfort them, but be harsh. Get the point across, because the point is more important than the method. It needs to be, they need to get the message. So I'm all about God humbling people. And I ask him when I say, Lord, humble me. I really want him to humble me and not be gentle, because I need to get the message. I don't want to fall. I don't want to come off of that path, that straight and narrow path that we're supposed to be walking. I don't want to do that. I want to stay on the path. So when I ask God to humble me, I expect him to humble me. And I pray that he does. And I pray he doesn't hold back, because I don't want to miss it. I truly don't. So, I apologize, I'm parking. But so I just want to let you know that I'm kind of, if you see that, if you understand what I'm saying, if you think I'm wrong, let me know. But I think right now that Christians, the church, need to be all about Jesus Christ, all about God, and less about ourselves. You know, Jesus gets the increase, we get the decrease. You could do a study on that whole phrase, and it means there's so much, it applies to so many different things. So I just want to get that out. God bless you guys. I love you guys. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.